mountainous sports on earth. Explain what this is.
Yeah, well, basically, I write. Listen, I started Deadspin, and that was in 2005 when the notion of there are blogs. That's cute. Yeah, if people remember, I got somewhat famously yelled at on national television.
Yeah.
And by Buzz Bissinger, who turned out to be totally normal, and
you guys are Buzz
nothing weird happened with Buzz at all. And so it's kind of been this weird thing to be in the middle of this media revolution when I don't really care. They give me a little box and I type in it, and wherever I do that, I just type that. But generally speaking, I love that to get to type about sports for a living is kind of this ridiculous notion that I can't believe I get away with.
Yeah.
So, 'cause I get to write. I work for New York Magazine as well. I wrote a piece about Arrested Development, which, by the way, is back in 5 days?
Yeah, countdown.
It's 5 days. I'm going to be on a flight on Sunday morning. So I think it's midnight Pacific, so 3 a.m. Eastern when Arrested Development. Who I'm assuming there's Arrested Development people that are Netflix subscribers. They're ready to go at 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. Eastern.
The internet will explode.
Yeah, honestly, I want to I don't want to talk to anyone on Sunday. When Arrested Development comes, all I want to do is just put that into my brain. So, and that's going to happen, this is Memorial Day. We're coming up on Memorial Day. This is a great weekend.
Right.
But I like any reasonable person, I'm just going to spend it indoors, not talking to anyone, watching Arrested Development.
You'll be alone in that sense, but everyone else will be doing the same thing.
No, I'll be alone.
What is your favorite? You're leaving. What's your favorite memory from New York, Will? I mean, you spend so much time here. Give me a good story, a good New York story.
Does anyone remember the Timothy Speed Levitch documentary, The Cruise?
The Cruise. I'm trying to get him as a guest.
Yeah, that came out. Yeah, he is and that came out in 2000, and it was right before I moved here. And I think it's a brilliant movie, and it's really about this kind of creative, artistic notion of New York City, and this dreamer. The reason we all move here.
Right.
I don't know how many people everyone you've had here tonight has all been oh, I went to this high school. I was at this high school.
It's a New York show.
Yeah, and I'm I'm from farm country Illinois, so New York City was China to me. It was Mars. It was a lot of places. So for me, it's I have this very emotional attachment to New York City as this place that I never thought would even allow me to come. So to be here now and to leave is this strange. I can't believe you've even let me in the first place, let alone allow me to leave.
Yeah.
So but I will say that my favorite experience of New York City was the time that back when there used to be these things called phone booths, where you put a coin in there and you would make a call. And there was a guy who I was waiting in line to use the phone booth, and there was a guy using the phone, and all of a sudden stuff started falling. I think someone was playing a prank, and they threw something like a fruit at him from a rooftop somewhere, and he kind of reacted I knew this day was coming. I knew this day was coming, and he was waiting for he was totally prepared. He's like, "Sir, get down." And I knew that okay, this is the day the fruit rains from the sky. Thankfully, I'm near a man that's prepared.
That's not a great story, Will. It's an okay story. If that's your favorite memory of New York City in the 8 years you've been here, man, I kind of feel a little sorry for you.
I'm sorry. I'm not used to fruit falling from the sky.
Are you saying it's time for him to go?
It's time for you to go. And unfortunately, it is time for you.
How awesome do I feel right now?
Let's all kick him in the ass on the way out, everybody. No, Will, you're the best, man. And I wish you good luck down there. And Cardinals, you've got to be happy about your Cardinals this year. Holy cow.
It's enjoyable. The Cardinal fans, there are Cardinal fans here. That's very positive. It's very cute that there are actually still Mets fans. It's it speaks to the human notion of hope.
Well, I'm a Mets fan, Will. And you know
Carlos Beltran.
Yeah, I can't believe Carlos Beltran's I mean, there is no God. Really.
No, he just hates the Mets.
He must just really hate the Mets.
He does hate the Mets.
Well, really, glad to have you here. Will Leitch, everybody. Oh, boy. So sad to see him go.